From 5th to 7th of October, the OECD will have an event in Antofagasta, Chile, on mining regions. And I'm going to tell you why it's important to be there and what the event is about. The OECD is an international organization that tries to promote common lessons across regions and countries. And in essence, it tries to form a discussion on how to deal with these actions, how to promote best practices. This event will focus on how to increase well-being for mining regions. At the OECD, we've been working on how to deal with two main challenges across national governments: how to deal with rising inequalities and how to deal with decline in productivity. Our analysis shows that while inequalities across countries have decreased across the last decades, inside countries that have increased, meaning that some regions are able to reap the benefits of globalization and others not. Regional policies are key to ensure that some of these regions reap the benefits of globalization, since national policies will not be sufficient. At this event, we will be discussing the common challenges that mining regions will face across four main areas. The first one is how they can deal with the uncertainty of external prices and demand that fluctuates beyond their control. The second one is how to deal with the fact that they tend to have a low share of the workforce working in very high productive activities, while the rest is not sharing these benefits, which leads to rising inequality inside. The third element is how to deal with Dutch disease effects, that although it occurs at the national scale, at the local scale, it's also quite relevant. That stifles, in many cases, economic activity outside of the mining sector. And finally, we'll be discussing around policies that can mitigate environmental externalities that are present in mining regions around erosion of soil, pollution of water, and conflict of land. The event will focus on three main sessions. The first one, we will try to discuss on how to increase productivity, promote diversification and innovation inside the mining sector. The second will focus on how to ensure that quality of life can be attained for the people living in the region and the city. Finally, the third session will focus on governance solutions to ensure that these goals are met. We will gather national, regional government officials from Chile, but also from many OECD countries, private representatives, NGOs, academic and international experts in this topic, to form a discussion around these areas and to try to identify cases of best practice. We hope you can make it.